He sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the cracked ceiling. The morning light seeped through the thin curtains, dusty and tired, just like he felt. The alarm had been ringing for 12 minutes, but Ethan didn't move. Not because he was lazy, but because he was exhausted. For the third time that month, he'd been rejected from a job interview. For the fifth time that year, another one of his business ideas had failed. His friends had all moved on, better careers, better lives, better confidence. His family supported him, but he could feel the disappointment behind their gentle words. He felt like life was passing him by and he was stuck in the same place. That morning, Ethan whispered something he had never said out loud before. "Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed." He closed his eyes, ready to give up on everything, his dreams, his goals, his belief in himself. But then his phone buzzed. It was a message from his late mentor, scheduled to send 1 year after his passing. Ethan had forgotten the old man ever set it up. The message read, "When you feel like quitting, remember this. Your breakthrough may be one step beyond your breaking point." Ethan stared at the words. One step. Just one more step. He didn't know why, but something inside him shifted. His mentor had believed in him even after death. Maybe he could try one more time, not 10 times, not 100. Just one. He stood up. Ethan decided to apply for one more job, but this time he would be honest about his failures. He rewrote his resume, not removing the failed businesses, but highlighting what he learned from them. He applied to a startup company that valued creativity. Weeks later, he finally got an interview. But during the interview, things went wrong. His laptop froze during his presentation. His voice trembled. His heart raced. He felt the old panic returning, whispering, "See? You're not good enough." He almost apologized and walked out. But then he remembered. One more step. So he took a deep breath and spoke without slides, without notes. He told them the truth, how he had failed, how he had almost quit, but how he kept learning. The room went silent. Then the CEO smiled. "We don't need perfect people," she said. "We need people who can stand up after falling." Ethan got the job. But the climb was far from over. The new company struggled financially. Instead of giving up, Ethan worked harder. He stayed late, studied trends, asked questions, and tried new ideas. His colleagues respected his drive. But then it happened again. The company's biggest investor pulled out. They were weeks away from closing down. Everyone was discouraged. Some employees began looking for other jobs. The CEO herself looked defeated. That night, Ethan sat at his desk, staring at his computer screen, feeling that old familiar weight return. He wanted to cry. He wanted to quit. He whispered, "I can't do this anymore." Then he saw the message again, saved as his phone's wallpaper. "Your breakthrough may be one step beyond your breaking point." So he stood up. He researched all night, creating a bold new marketing proposal that could attract new clients. The next morning, he presented it to the team. Some doubted it. Some criticized it, but Ethan held firm. The CEO decided to take a chance on his idea. 3 months later, the company signed one of the biggest contracts in its industry. They expanded, hired more staff, and became profitable. The proposal Ethan worked on all night became the foundation of their turnaround. One day, the CEO called him into her office. "Do you know why I trusted you that day?" she asked. Ethan shook his head. "Because people who keep going when everything falls apart are the ones who change the world." She handed him a promotion letter. Ethan stared at it, tears forming in his eyes. He thought back to that morning in his apartment, the moment he was ready to quit. If he had given up that day, none of this would have happened. Years later, Ethan became a mentor himself. He would tell young dreamers, "Everyone sees the success. No one sees the nights you cry, the failures that break you, or the moments you want to give up. But listen carefully, your life can change in a single step. Don't stop before the miracle." The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is rarely talent. It's persistence. It's the courage to take just one more step when everything in you is screaming to stop. And just like Ethan, you may be closer to your breakthrough than you think. So whatever you're facing now, pain, failure, doubt, rejection, remember this: your story is not over. Your dreams are still alive. Your breakthrough may be just one step away. Keep going. Take one more step. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, subscribe for more.